make your fingers unlinked from each other, hovering in the open.
That's the most insane camera instruction. Unlink your fingers.
Off to a good start today. Good trade from Halzerk. Complexity trying to brute force their way into this B bomb site, and oh boy, it ain't working.
I've seen this piss around before. I can't really put my finger on it exactly when. It was a 3-on-5 last time, though, and Complexity somehow managed to walk back to A and win. Could not happen again.
I'm crying. All right, back to the A bomb site. Little walk up the A ramp.
Brollan's going to spot them. He's going to fall back, Josh. Take a fight. He's going to lose, and then somehow, slowly but surely, or...
Oh, nice shot from
okay,
Brollan.
A little change up in the script.
Yeah, but we're getting a plant. We're getting a plant at least from Floppy. Elige and his big-ass fingers going to hold on to Elevator. Moving forward. And he's maintaining aggression. He wants to thin this out. Oh, good swing. Good swing. They're going to do it again, Josh. He's lost track of Brollan, but it's still a 1v2, and Floppy's got great position.
Oh, opener! Floppy, just Jimmy left, but he's running away.
Sorry,
so that's free.
We're all doing it. We're all getting a little tense here.
Unintentional.
This is a rematch from a couple days ago. They started on Vertigo. Oh. They started with the same B defense on the CT. They started with the same B pop on the T side. Got a little sloppy towards the beginning. Instead of 50 missed dually shots, though. We're not going to see that again.
No, we don't need to see that again.
Instead of a 3 versus 5, it's a 3-on-4. But this time, MOUZ actually come out on top.
Floppy a little bit frustrated. Oh, okay. Take a breath. Was that you?
I don't think that was me. That was my throat. It has a mind of its own. I think it's the gelato, maybe.
Josh is having a midday ice cream.
Yeah.
That's quite nice, yeah.
One in Malta.
No, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying you're having an ice cream.
Bro, you're on a roll to open this up. You've got the throat sound effect, kind of the throat goat in a way.
You know, I was just looking at ATOX coming through, putting up some big score lines.
True. Well, a nice little boost up in middle. Complexity going to take this one a little bit slow, diminished weapons, and Torji's waiting on the other side. And we saw how he likes to play the game in that video earlier.
A little cheeky force buy, looking for that mid opportunity. Can't find it. Look to do the regroup. They know that once the CTs get set up on that ramp angle, they usually leave it with one player spotting, ready to fall back at that advanced info. Not try to overstay his welcome.
Oh, that's a lot of information. Nicely done, Brollan. Back away. Complexity still being very chill, but they're going to walk up the ramp. It's contact.
2 smokes and a molly for this execute.
Where are they going, Josh?
I think they smoke elevator. Mid-site, molly heaven, try to scale rafters, like that right side heaven.
Oh, there's one on catwalk, though. That FAMAS from Shuhei could be a little bit of a nuisance if he can find the right timing. Halzerk just holding for this gap peek. A little bit of damage on a Torji. There's the FAMAS taken out by Floppy. Now the bomb site's overrun. One short goes down as well. Complexity in control until just now. But the impact doesn't step up to stop the bomb plant. Good cover from Elige.
It's almost better to win this round than pistol round.
Some would say that, yes.
Get set back to that 1400.
An exertion. Just like Torji said, always baiting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fair. But everyone's low. And exertion's pretty good at video games. Oh, never mind.
Not low enough.
Yeah.
All of them, I would say, are pretty good at video games.
Yeah, decent. Yeah. Average?
Decent. At least.
Yeah. Oh, look at this guy.
Minimum of average.
Every time Josh talks, I immediately think to the start of the game in the photography intro. And I literally can't move past it. So I feel a bit out of commission right now.
You're going to get there. We're just warming up into things. That was we started on a very high note.
I think we peaked before round 1 had even really started.
Yeah, we did.
Don't think me, think the photographer.
Yeah.
I didn't make the rules.
Yeah, it's the thought that there's some photographer out there that gave that instruction to Josh at one point, and he was just prepared with it. It's just stuck in his brain.
I've had some wild moments with Well, not that
No,
kind of
go
wild.
on,
Not that
Josh,
kind of
go
wild.
on.
Not that kind of wild, okay? But some really weird poses. I've had photographers be like basically taking a mirror.
It's not getting better.
They took a mirror to get the light from the natural sunlight. So they're basically beaming sunlight through the reflection of a mirror into my eyes. So I'm sitting there squinting while they're taking photos. It's like, why?
Yeah, but did it look good? After
No,
the
it
fact?
looked like ass. I'm sitting there squinting. No one wants to see me squinting.
Okay.
I love it when they try to make like people that are objectively not tough looking try to look tough. Just don't. Just do something more natural. We don't need to have like this UFC style, you know, you're about to go into the ring and fight someone pose.
What's your go-to pose and if you're getting your picture taken?
If you were,
someone just said,
you were squinting Tarantino for a day, what would you be telling?
What's
For
your
an esports pose,
Yeah.
or just like, hey, you're Steel, can I get a photo with you pose?
Does that happen a lot?
It happened at the airport coming here, actually.
All right, that's actually
there
kind
we
of
go.
sick.
Okay, what was your pose for that one? Like
I
a
just do
thumbs up?
the single thumbs up now.
Sure.
Not the double. You can't do the double thumbs up.
Double's
That's a little
a
too
lot.
political.
Yeah.
Dude, he's on fire.
Oh, Grim's about to get some love. Hearing these footsteps, pulls the AK out. Oh, he's stuck, though. He's just got to fight till he dies. One. Gets a second. And a TK. Okay, well done.
Good awareness from Grim, though. The complexity side has like these B-pops, anti-eco, dump utility on the site, nuke them basically out of existence, and Grim was there with the support util from mid. So understanding that he's going to get pushed in, they're going to try to get their whatever timing on him, get his AK, try to make things work.
Yeah, but old Johnny Jabs wants that AK back. He wants that complexity AK-47 back home.
That did it again. Why is it when there's a pause it happens?
It's whenever there's silence. Oh no, giving away the other gun. I do love that it's always Torshi getting the TKs.
True.
He's giving us more material
Yeah,
for the play like Torshi.
We get to
calls.
review this round now, and he gets to
Yeah.
tell us what they did wrong.
An AK for Jimmy? There we go. I don't. There's something in the lactose here. I don't know what's going on. I tried to avoid
so
the.
sad.
I'm avoiding the pork, and somehow
It's the
I'm
ice cream
still
that's
getting
gotten you at the
attacked.
end of the day.
Don't know what's going on here.
You went with strawberry, though. That's a good choice.
I went for the strawberry. Yeah, they had a few different flavors. They had. I think they had like a vanilla, some chocolatey looking.
Probably chocolate. I would
Probably
imagine.
chocolate. I would
Yeah,
imagine it's
probably-
chocolate.
Probably chocolate.
And then one other thing, potentially lemon. It was like looked like vanilla, but wasn't. It was like off vanilla.
Okay. Just a hint of lemon.
Potentially. I didn't sniff it. I didn't taste it.
That's a lot of nades up towards Gap. Thankfully, Shuhei didn't push. Thankfully for MOUZ, that is.
Was okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice little smoke there to peek around. Deny a deep molly.
Ooh.
Ooh, like that for Hauser.
That was broken by MOUZ as well, that smoke for that peak.
Yeah. Nice little counter from Complexity there. Now ramp control is all theirs. 5 versus 4 to convert. Some nades as well, and Shuey trying to maybe catch a timing on that execute. Decides he's going to back away. He has no teammates here yet, but once they come to reinforce, that timing push might come into play. Halzerk, though, already looking for the pick on the site. He goes down.
Yeah, but JT was there for the trade, at least forces Shuhei back. Alicia's got another kill meanwhile. One rotator, an elevator. Molotov keeps Shuhei back. And Complexity have time to consider their options. Right back into the A bomb site. Exertion gets pulled through the smoke. Man, Complexity is working Vertigo right now.
Man, if you want to get excited too, Elish is looking real good to start off, and we've seen a couple of maps from him here at Pro League where he is a little quieter, you know, not doing the Elish thing, and oftentimes Complexity have had to struggle in those moments.
Yeah.
And still found relative success even when he's been quiet, but him being 7-2, that's kind of getting my
I'm not bailing you out of this. Keep
oh,
going.
come on, man.
No, what do you got?
It's just getting me all, you know, riled up, man.
There we go.
Yeah.
I would like to point out, by the way, it was not an ice cream shop. we got the freezer like right outside, 10 steps away.
Okay, let me guess. Someone in Twitch chat said something about an ice cream shop and you took it personally.
Yeah, I got one.
They were doing that.
Just have to set the record straight. You know, one of a million things that are posted in there that I'm just like, this cannot be real, but you got me.
You did get
Good job. You win this round.
You win this round, yep.
You win this round.
You'll get him back later.
But it's all about that battle, okay?
That back and forth. Well, this is interesting. The two-time defending ESL Pro League champions of MOUZ. The two-time defending MVP. Actually, no, it wasn't Jimmy last year, was it?
No, it was
Shuhei. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, 2 MVPs on that team, and they're struggling. That's where I was going to. 4-1.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Who did they have before Brollan? Frozen?
Yes. Brollan's got some game. There's like some maps I watch from Brollan. Like when he plays Mirage, his A-lurks are so... He does a very good job with those. He has some very good roles for this team.
He was very sharp for them when he first joined the team as well.
Yeah.
He lost his form. He was talking about that recently as well. How I think it was on the couch the last match they played.
All right, nades again towards Gap. They want to condition MOUZ to not even consider that peek. Elise here's the Molotov tick, goes for some aggression, and yeah. Oh, that's a perfect nade. Shuhei brought down very... Oh, that sucks. That's a terrible round if you're Shuhei.
Yeah, it's just like the worst way to die.
It really is.
Double molly, naded on shore.
Nowhere to go. No
It's
chance of
over.
escape.
Your whole round was just sort of running in a Molotov. But
Ooh, late boost.
Jimmy throwing up here. Ooh, yes. You like that from Jimmy P. Bit more aggression, and JT gets rid of him. So now just these pistols left standing. Oh, they heard the tag. They know that exertion was close on shore.
Coming in.
And they're wrapping up through middle, but it's not even needed. Elige.
He got his.
That's what matters.
It's all that matters.
And it's a good lead from Complexity as well. A lot of the focus has been on those A-ramp takes. I do wonder if there's going to be a pace change. A couple of the rounds in the last series they played were really effective B-pops. Early timings, about a minute 34 on the round. They'd go up, take those little pops. Now with all this pressure towards A-ramp, they've conditioned the hell out of MOUZ. MOUZ are playing 3 here to defend.
Oh, good shot. Torji, I mean, that's interesting. He goes and takes that peak despite the fact they've thrown 3 nades there like 2 to 3 rounds in a row. They've really been trying to take the confidence away from MOUZ to take that fight, but Torji just doesn't care. Good opening kill from the op of MOUZ. Returned once again, Holzerk. Deja vu onto a couple rounds ago onto Brollan. He's found the equalizer. Good movie.
The first one.
I liked all of them.
They're enjoyable, but like there's good and then there's watchable or slash fun.
And then there's an airplane movie.
Yeah. It's like Taken. The first one was good, and then it's like, okay.
Yeah.
15,000 jump cuts for a guy jumping over a fence.
True.
We're really digging deep for this one.
That's fair.
Back to beat. Late round.
Oh, that's crappy timing for Jimpat. He's got to tuck himself behind Jen. Defensive utility. Good to get one as he swings out to the left. Oh, but Grim doubles up. And they need a little bit more. Brollan naded, and he's got to tuck close as well, waiting for his teammate to arrive.
Good follow-up from Grim. Leaves it just on Torshi. Drops in now, trying to find the gap through these smokes. He hasn't been able to cross.
They didn't realize.
Yeah, they didn't notice that. So right now, they've got no idea that Torshi could be here. And as he walks the smoke, that one's free. Torshi comes up big. 1v2 goes his way. He hits the golden timing. And that's how you play like Torshi.
Said something at the end of the round there. Didn't quite catch that. Wonder if that's going to be on a replay at all.
Had a nice little, probably just a little ego that he owned him in the 1v2. I guess
that was to Complexity, yeah?
Yeah.
I swear Halzerg looks like really dashing today. Like even more so than normal.
You should go let him know after.
Well, I'll see if they win first.
Yeah, it is a bit of an awkward
Just go
thing to
over
say.
like, hey, I know you guys lost, but
I know you've been eliminated.
you look really handsome anyway.
I really liked your look today.
Ooh, I like this pace.
Okay. Little pace change. From who? MOUZ?
From MOUZ.
Yeah.
So they get the op up. That was the first round they were able to get the op up because they lost round 2. Really ruined their economy for a few rounds there. They shut down A with that op, kind of. He gets his kills. He got the opening. Good enough. Now, they steal that ground at B. Maybe anticipating a B pop, maybe trying to get ahead of it, maybe just giving a different look. Now, Exertion doesn't want to overexert himself on this angle here.
Oh, that's rough. Nice double kill. Different parts of the map, but finding the frags and jumping over. Oh my lord. All right, Complexity's got some attitude today, Harry. This is that new look Complexity that comes in all business.
Well, also, you know, this is what it feels like when Elige is really hitting, because everyone else, I think, has been playing good across the tournament.
Yeah, that's true. They're just playing solid behind, you know, some fantastic rounds from Elige. Yeah.
And it's like, bro, when you've got him topping the charts, it makes life so much easier for everyone else. Suddenly, when MOUZ gets 1 kill over at A-Ramp, it's like, well...
Do you need to refresh the HUD? Because Shui... Okay. No. It's
you
here.
Need to refresh
okay,
I got you.
This
is new for you.
It is new for me because I'm looking at this and it's saying ADR 0 with 1 kill, and then, but okay, that's the real one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe.
Something is.
How much confidence are you going to put in it, Josh?
I don't know. I don't know because this says 0 ADR with 1 kill, and then Exertion 0 kills 9 ADR. Either way, 0-8, 1-8. If that's, let's press tab.
He's found the solution.
You know, I am a little bit of a problem solver here.
Yeah.
Well, here's a huge problem for MOUZ as well, man. I think we were talking earlier on about when Frozen was in this team.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk about it much, but
Not
it was brought up. Since that point, though, and the departure of Frozen, the addition of Brollan, you look at someone who creates a lot of the space for the team. It's Exertion. He's meant to be that star player. He's 0-8 to open up. Hasn't been getting involved, usually is a real menace for this MOUZ squad. Arguably the most pressureful element of the MOUZ game plan.
Yeah.
And he's not been able to exert any of that right now. He's kind of been getting wrecked.
Yeah, he has been. I think the problem too is MOUZ, when you've seen at the A ramp that initial defense, we've seen the nades towards gaps trying to demotivate them to do aggression. We've seen Hulzer with 2 picks on A ramp. So again, you're probably not thinking aggression. Over at the B bomb site, they just pushed downstairs in the previous round. 2 kills came from it for Complexity. So all the more aggressive space plays from the CT side that are meant to prevent Complexity from having space are going the wrong direction, which then gives them all the room to work with when the round eventually enters the mid-round. Okay, here we go, Hulzer. Ooh.
No spot. Now the CTs are going to take this A line. Maybe be aware of this B play. Jimmy had a flash, which he doesn't. The player that is close has it. He's going to back off, get the flash. Perfect timing is going to come in here.
Yeah, this is good. I hope they're going to tee up Exertion for a little peek down through the
should
round.
be coming right now.
Come on.
He didn't get the flash. He still has the flash up close. Why?
Elige handled this play earlier, jumping over the boards.
We've also seen Complexity pop through this smoke before.
Yeah, here it comes. A little bit early. Good trade from Elige, though, as he jumps up, spams the boards. 1-for-1 trade. There's Exertion with his first kill of the map. 40 seconds on the clock, and Complexity still taking it slow. A little bit of utility to try and mask their movements. When they attack into this A bomb site, though, they've got 1 smoke, 1 molly, 1 nade, 1 flash. 1 of everything to try and break in.
Back to A.
And now hustling, picking up the pace.
Towards the defensive smoke.
We have to go quickly here. 15 seconds left. That shot from Torshi misses, but he's keen on fighting for this. Flashbang out through the window, and Halzerk dead to Shui swinging out from the catwalk. It's all left on Elige, and he can't go any further, so a good grouping there for MOUZ. They get everyone over. They put a stop to that. Cole play right down to the wire, and the opening kills just don't go their way. It's a nice little on-the-fly flashbang from Torshi to tee it all up.
That flashbang is brutal, to be honest. But I think also Complexity just not the resources to hit that properly, right? Nothing's smoked off. Nothing's really blocked off significantly in any way. Made it much easier for MOUZ. Everyone's got clear lines of sight. Everyone's got time to pick and choose their battles. And that has to be the turning point for MOUZ. This has to be the start of them clawing back into this game and looking to tie things up going into halftime.
2 things I look at. 1, MOUZ just picked up the 3rd round. They had pistol. And now the last 2 rounds that they picked up were on really good rotations. One was towards the B site. It got a little bit sloppy in the mid round, towards they had to bail them out in 1v2. And then here, again, great rotations, a response to complexity. Going back to that A site, a lot of reinforcements coming in, peeking together, looked a lot better. Now, with this timeout though, I look to pace change from complexity. We haven't seen them doing the B pops. They did it a lot against MOUZ in the last
game,
matchup.
yeah.
We've seen them putting a lot of effort and energy towards this A ramp. They've been winning that a lot. Are they going to do the same set, take that A ramp, and then follow through immediately with it? We haven't seen that type of pace.
Well, here's the pace change you wanted. Elige is going to be fast, beating the Molotovs, headshot angle, continues the spray. JT's jumped up for the trade. Oh, they could have used one more. That would have been great from Floppy, but he brings him just down to 1 HP. So Halzerk and Grim to try and recover.
You're right, though. MOUZ found their footing. Halzerk.
Nice Halsey.
Crisp shot.
And
Exertion down to 1 HP as well, so...
Yeah, and he's going to stick to that headshot angle because of the HP, so it could be difficult to flush him out. Molotov there that they could use to burn out the position. He's actually backed all the way off towards CT spawn. So complex. I don't know if MOUZ realize the bomb is dropped here, but even if they do, they realize they can't defend it.
Some point in the round, it's better to just let the T's pick up the bomb and go and commit somewhere.
Oh, a little too much mustard on that hot dog. Flew right off the catwalk.
As an American would say.
It's one of my favorite sayings. Here we go. Molotov goes a little deep. Here's the wraparound. Halzerk needs to create something, and he will. Sees the... Oh, no, he won't. No, he won't. But Grim able to trade it off, but Jimmy's got the quick reaction. And MOUZ survive another one.
I like that they're pumping Exertion up there at the end of that round. It was a very key double that he gets at the top of ramp. And that's a bit more of like a Exertion play, even though he's getting flashed from T-spawn. They're running it into the top of ramp. He commits to these fights. He hits that timing in between the flashes.
That one's crazy.
Yeah, real. I mean, Torshi has looked good to open this up.
Yeah, he has.
And so like now, slowly but surely...
It didn't work, let's go B.
You're getting Exertion more switched on. He's going to start feeling a bit more confident to go for some of the usual plays. I think we've seen him look a little bit safe thus far, but look at it. It's a whole different beast now. Exertion throws himself into both gunfights over here towards B, and Cole get beat. He's even going for more. This is more like it, man. There's that flash to tee him up. They weren't doing this for him earlier. He was playing safe behind the wood every time, but now they're taking liberties. Yeah, all right. This is 6-6 on the half. Tell me you can feel it.
It feels that way. It absolutely does. Complexity should be
God.
on the money. Grim with 2 in return, but man, he's got way too much. Way too much to do.
Surely not a 1-on-5.
Nah. Complexity's starting to grasp, though. At Straws, nothing's really been landing. You were right. MOUZ, a few rounds ago, that was the turning point for them. Complexity.
I think they were happy playing it slow in the early going because they had the economic advantage. Now that MOUZ have the AWP, now that they have, you know, utility across everybody, when those things started coming out of the MOUZ side, those slow tactics, you know, were a little bit more labored. And then I think, to your point, which you've mentioned a couple times, is all the B-pops and all that kind of poppy strategies that Complexity did in the first matchup. This is like what MOUZ prepared for. Like, how do we defend against this B-pop? How are we going to position in the early round? You see Exertion getting behind White Box to take out the 2 initial players on the attack. So now they're more in their comfort zone where they get to play their game plan.
Yeah, I think as well, like, for a good few players on MOUZ, but especially for Exertion, he's at his best when he's being aggressive, when he's being very in your face. And the last few rounds, it's felt like he was sort of erring on the side of caution a lot. Whereas now, aggression in through mid, he's already coming in on a real fast flank, and that's something Cole haven't had to worry about yet. Good util damage as Jimmy lines up that kill for Shui, makes it real easy, and is now there on the rotate as well. That wraparound's not even needed. It's a split half as MOUZ chain together the final 4 to go 6-6.
Little man, I don't wanna hear no talk. 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 This ain't new to me. This ain't new to me. This ain't new to me. You'll take me for.
Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. When they ask what I do for a living, I just say I met paper, appear like the magic man. Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. Keep cool and calm like the attic fan. We met paper, appear like the magic man. Deal with the money like David James. Save and save and save and save. Lock it in a box like David Blaine. Discipline thing, I ain't playing no games. Money for one, I got plans and aims. Man, I live by the old school sayings. Every mickle must make a muckle is true. Big up my granddaddy, showed me the way. More times that notes and I act broke, cause I'm like Houdini, I'm trying to escape. Passport's gotta get another new stamp, so don't say a word if you see me on planes. Winter time, man can't see me again. Pop up in the country with a mad name. Little man, I don't wanna hear no talk when I come for the money like Biggs and Wayne.
This ain't new to me, no talk. This ain't new to me, no talk. This ain't new to me, mind you. You'll take me for.
Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. When they ask what I do for a living, I just say I met paper, appear like the magic man. Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. I keep cool and calm like the attic fan. We met paper, appear like the magic man. Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. When they ask what I do for a living, I just say I met paper, appear like the magic man. Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. Keep cool and calm like the attic fan. We met paper, appear like the magic man.
Little man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Little man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Little man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Little man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Little man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Little man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Wanna hear no talk, no talk, no talk.
See the stack levitate like dynamo. I keep it low key, I don't like to show. Corridor is real, a man like to steal, so I don't watch face and I mind my own. But it's a minor though, I flex really, I ain't that type of bloke. I like getting paid over the limelight still, man, no I ain't in a them type of show. This ain't new to me, matter of fact, man, started a while ago. I just wanna live a life where the choice I have to spend my time is mine and mine alone. Blood, you best try to know, I wanna yard work and spend my time alone. We ain't gonna get there overnight, but in the meantime, there's still some time to go.
Take the war, left the war, take the war, left the war, take the war, left the war. My you take me for. This ain't new to me. This ain't new to me. This ain't new to me. My you.
Right side.
That's it.
Last guy.
Nice
Fucking job. Nice guys. Nice fucking comeback.
Fucking sick.
Let's focus on this fucking T-Hype and let's bring it fucking to us.
Nice.
Okay, we have a really good game plan. We know what we're doing.
All right. Should we just drop it? Bring me the T side. Straight up there. 6-6 in what was a very one-sided game. I think it's time for us to strap ourselves on, Jason. It's going to be a big night.
It absolutely is, and you know what kind of a night it's going to be when MOUZ gets in this sort of a mood. Things get a little bit weird. 6-6, but you're right. I was one-sided to start for Complexity, one-sided to end for MOUZ.
6-2. 6-2.
I know.
And 6-all now on the half.
Complexity's got to be feeling like they let that one slip away just a little bit. Alish hears the footsteps on the ramp. Oh, he's very committed. Oh, got to fight to get away. Doesn't take too much damage. Not too shabby.
Little boost up for Alish. Oh.
How'd that go?
Dead now, of course.
Dead
Exertion.
now, of course.
Quick turnaround. Check that out. And so now they're going to start lobbing in this util. Shui's got it all. Oh, exertion. Oh, dear. All right. Well, couple of peaks there right before the utils come down. And that there has cost MOUZ dearly. As Grim on this USP fires off from the spawn.
That's a beautiful rebuttal from Grim. Brings it back into favor. MOUZ is stalled out. Another one from Grim. The flank comes in, and this is done. Brollan, they already know his position. Just spamming away. He knows Grim was over towards headshot boxes. Can't find him. And oh boy, does he have a lot of work to do. It's not even going to happen. Quad kill for Grim.
Love that for Big Grimithy.
Yeah,
Take a look at this guy. He's
face.
having a nice time.
Yeah, how can he not get excited for him when he looks that happy?
Nice beard, too.
It's coming in. It's getting there. Yeah.
Just trying to remember what the pistol round score was from that last game, the last head-to-head. So I'm pretty sure Complexity got both of those in that game.
You gotta click on the stats for Vertigo specifically.
Oh, Grim, do it again.
Oh my
yeah,
lord.
Grim, back-to-back 4Ks. Call him Grim 8K. Look at this guy.
That's lovely.
And now you feel good. Oh my god. He's been flashed. They're flashing him, guys. Look
Yeah,
out.
it's a party. We're at the club.
Dude, the thing I love about what just happened to Grim there is now on HLTV, he's going to have the best stats for this map. Win or lose. 8 kills in 2 rounds, Jason.
Yeah, you can
just bought yourself 6 more months.
Yeah, you can actually... Okay, I was going to say you can relax for the next couple rounds. You can't, but you know, it's fun. At Molly missed its mark from the T side. Grim's still going to be able to swing to peek down. Holzer takes tons of damage, wins out on the exchange. He's doing it on the CT side as well. I wonder if Elige wanted to activate until they got that kill. And then they were like, okay, no reason to get crazy. No reason to push. Now he's going to do it a little bit later. Oh, missed the timing. Missed the timing. Good find from Elige. Torgia just looked away, and an AK-47 is recovered. Spam coming through. He comes back for more. Very low is Shuhei. Bails out of the fight, and Complexity controlling from the CT side.
Very similar to start. The script is very, very close, but it was Complexity winning this round to make it 8-7 in their favor. And now it's going to be 9-6.
We heard the Shuhei soundbite too coming into this, where he's just like, "We have a great game plan. Like T side is ours. Let's go get it." And it's like all of a sudden in the first 3 rounds, or in this first gun round, you don't even get to execute your game plan. It's in your face. You know, 2 kills right out of the gate.
Not even that. When you have these types of rounds,
they might be saving.
I think they have to. Low HP, low utility, no map control. They need these AKs. If they go for this, they lose. It's 9-6 down. And they'll have to do some sort of maybe low buy if they do like PT50s, Kevlar, maybe a Tech 9. They try to mid-rush before mid to B split. But right now, they need these AKs to leverage. And they're not against Hulzerk's op yet. Once that op comes into play,
that's a whole different story. Yeah.
Okay, and what if instead of armor for $1,000, you could buy suction cup arms and feet?
And walk around the side of the map.
You see like where Shui was? You could like
a real Mission Impossible situation.
That was a horrible sound effect.
It was good, actually. I kind of liked it.
Yeah, well...
Can you do that again? Actually, I didn't quite catch that.
Okay, it was like a... And then you start sliding along the outside.
Personally, I think it's spot on. That's what it sounds like when I'm walking around a building with suction cups.
What does that say?
Kisses?
Wouldn't it be more like...
Yeah, it would be more like that. That's a good point.
I can't believe he just one-ups you like that on sound effects. That was the moment he chose.
Well, that one gave off, like, frog getting a little... You know?
No, I don't, actually.
Like when the frog gets the fly. And then you have to swallow a cat to get the frog. Elige, ramp aggro, take a look at that. Little peek into the ramp room, and he's like, all right, no one's in ramp room. But he's aware that in this timing where he's not there, they could have gone in. So he's going to lob down some util. It's the deep ramp smoke, but they're already ahead of it. Elige just jump spotting while MOUZ, they're going to look to fight for this.
Oh, flashbang, he's just going to give up the angle. He's going to hear the footsteps as well. Steps back to get the information and leisurely pace to get back into the bomb site. So brings defense over to defend this A bomb site. Galil and Tech 9 to supplement the 3 saved AK-47s. Oh, Jimmy's got some information. He's got a spot. That's the fight he wants.
That's
Floppy.
big.
Yeah, that's huge. That's the solo player on the other side of the map, and Complexity have to respond to it.
Only a few key pieces of util here, but MOUZ, with the man advantage, can't lose one early. Jimmy has that full control over the B site, calls his teammates back. They do have smoke to lock down the generator. Molly for that heaven angle. That's going to be the site secured for them.
Yeah, you need to save here too. If you're Complexity, it's like this sucks, but you've had really clean rounds to start this half, so you've got cash flow. Next round, we're going to get the op out for Hulzerk. You can rebuy plenty of these weapons. JT can stay on his MP9 unless he gets an upgrade here at the end, but this is just a round won entirely by the individual effort of Jimmy. Yep, I screwed that word up.
No, it's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Exertion. Wants some exits. Oh, bring me the exits, Exertion.
Oh, that's actually so painful.
But
I wonder why or what Complexity was trying to do there at the end. Maybe looking for exits when you know, if you're just gonna save, just save at that point.
That's Hugo's first law of Counter-Strike.
Yeah. If you're saving, just save.
Just save.
Trying to grab hold of the round. Game. Voice.
Good stuff, though, from Dorian Berman there at the end. Lovely double. I know his surname.
Uh-oh.
It's a shame that wasn't on the quiz the other day.
I
You would have nailed that one.
I just think it's so called Berman.
Dorian
Mr.
is nice as well.
Berman.
Yeah. And Dory's such a cool way to shorten it as well.
Yeah.
When you hear it in team comms, you're like, that's kind of badass.
Plus Dory, obviously, hit character from the Nemo franchise.
Some would say the most important character in the franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then kind of main central focus for Finding Dory, the sequel.
With the made a sequel?
Yeah.
Did they find her?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
But MOUZ have found Dory. That's what matters. Really switched himself on over the last few rounds. Oh, but there's that Halzerk KWP. That'll switch him off again. Shui dead as well. Halzerk shows no mercy. Ramp belongs to that AWP.
And even going down, Alicia's got to be so pleased with how that turned out that he set his offer up for a double kill down the ramp. Now, Floppy is going to have this extended... I mean, you come into this match as Floppy and you know you have to go up against Jimmy on the other side who's going to be solo lurking you. That's a tough task. You got beat in the previous round.
I think it's a good angle just to deal with the solo lurk up of Jimmy, but a full team, 3 players here. I'm not as confident. A flash needs to come in for him to peek off of, I think.
This is sick timing on the util though. This is gonna make Floppy feel so much more comfortable, and this will bring the peek over as well. Just gets aggressive with it. Round's done.
A great bait to set that up from JT, pretending that he was Floppy. And when MOUZ is starting to progress there, they see that smoke, they see that molly, they see that spam coming in from the back of the site by default. They think that's the solo B defender. They are not wise to the second player jumping up and catching them off guard.
And you're probably starting to think about like what you're going to do to get into the bomb site, who's smoking who's going to molly what position do I want to pre-aim at, which one do I want to go clear hard, and then all of a sudden he pops up and takes 2. Nice round from Floppy to get back the previous, and Complexity's up by 3.
A lot of focus by MOUZ still towards this A ramp area. Halzerk with that up, shutting it down. No real openings there. MOUZ, they haven't tried taking B stairs control early with more than just Jimmy. They haven't really toyed with mid. We've seen from the last time Complexity played this game, though, they do like to start doubling up, play that high-low in middle, waiting for that, expecting that as soon as they shut down the other areas of the map. And Halzerk also closing out the last game with an aggressive B push.
Actually, Complexity didn't mess with mid in their T side very much at all either. I don't even think think we saw a whole lot of lurkers there whatsoever. It was much more grouped up towards the extremities.
Yeah, sometimes Grim goes late there, sees what he can do, but it requires the rest of the team to be able to develop their part of the map effectively. Otherwise, there's no chance. And right now, we're not even seeing MOUZ get to the top of the ramp, let alone, you know, into a site.
You guys are very worldly.
Correct.
Can I sniff a whiteboard marker?
Oh, man. I mean, you can do anything you want.
It's not gonna, like, mess me up, right?
Not any more than you already are, Harry. There's not a whole lot more damage that can be done
so
to your brain.
Holy.
And if you're at home wondering how Harry comes up with some of the ideas...
Oh, little B-pop floppy. Quick double. He's done his part in the round. Now we're going to look at the rest of Call if they can do theirs. JT seems to think so. Line up for Grim. And it's all left on a Torshi. 7 points of health. And he's up against Halzerk and Elige, 2 of the big dogs in the house.
He's got to play timing.
Complexity.
Yep. He's got the bomb now, though. And once Complexity realizes that the bomb's gone from that position, they're going to start thinking about where he could be. They need to figure out where they can position themselves, where they can deal with whatever lurk he does. Make sure that they can't get timing.
It's hard though. Like obviously at some point Complexity's gonna be really worried about the A bomb site, as if he just rotated all the way around Elige. This is a timing that could get caught. It's all on the peak and how he shifts. Torji still waiting. Elige just playing against the wall. Should be a kill. Now if Torji's to find Elige, the op with 7 HP would be in a weird place, but that's a nice kill from Johnny Jabs, and now Complexity just 2 rounds away from a map 1 victory.
Not much Torzy could have done there. Maybe wait a few more seconds, but that's hindsight. If the op was there instead, if it was Hulzerk posted on that angle from the generator near default box, then Torzy can potentially catch him. That would have been the better fight since he was so low.
Back-to-back rounds, double kill from Floppy defending the B bomb site. You've had Hulzerk destroying you with an AWP when you try and go ramp. Now you've got Floppy wrecking you when you try and hit the B bomb site. MOUZ, this game plan of theirs, not a whole lot of time to get it moving.
Tech9s. And their look of a B pop right now, but so many people close by to defend. A passive setup from Floppy this time. And 2 more players really close by with nades. They can flood in through the heavens.
They're very close. Oh, Floppy's in trouble. Oh, blinded as well. Tech9 coming around the corner. Alicia is the one who's caught. Floppy comes out of the smoke. Holds on just barely. JT and Floppy combined have kept this doable.
That's mad. He gets out 1 HP. Lots of damage done.
Floppy working overtime there. He's got the op. Bogdan's Law in motion.
Some would say a seminal moment in your career. I don't even know if that's actually the right word. Here we go. Good job from... Oh.
That is true. All of the things that they said at the end there were true. They needed 1 round. Well, actually, technically, they need 5 more to win.
Yeah. But, you know, every journey starts with that first step, Josh.
But they said this round was so important. I love that. Yeah, it is. We love stating obvious facts. You know, just like the lowest hanging fruit.
If you say it with enough energy, though, it always sounds way cooler.
That's true, yeah.
Lowest hanging fruit is the ripest. Exertion. What's he up to? Him and Torshi working this ramp control. Cole, they fought for ramp early. They've got some util down, and they're holding this crossfire in at the top of ramp. There's that re-smoke in for Yellow to allow them to maintain this for the time being.
A late approach to the A ramp, letting Complexity take that control, feel comfortable leaving a guy on the deep line, and then MOUZ is going to just quickly take it back with a pop flash and a double swing. But Complexity's already just given it up. They don't care about it. They have that B defense, and that's where the op is as well.
Yeah, they don't have the utility. I'm wondering if they're going to shift the op off at any point. Like, if you're going to activate, Hulzerk has a flash. He can have Floppy flash peek down B stairs, see it's clear, and shift over. And maybe now that this utility's coming out at the A bomb site.
Did they step? I think they stepped. Exertion is aware of this. He's going to see the gun barrel as well if the smoke clears.
Yeah, they heard that boost. You can hear the comms out in the studio. They heard the footsteps as the boost was dismantled. That op is still parked at the B bomb site.
30 seconds. Enough utility to break through this A defense.
Oh, crazy swing. Grim and Elige, they're all playing in tandem. Elige's doubled up, and it's only Jimmy P left standing. A lot of work to do, and Hulzerk's AWP is there to hold the line.
I love that TC's hyping up Grim. He's had some huge rounds in the second half. The pistol 4K, but this one's beautiful. No utility, SMGs, and you just get aggressive at the point of the attack, and don't ever let those AK-47s come to bear.
I mean, I feel like this is, you know, kind of call at their best. You're getting
swinging a hit with MP9s.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you're getting a fantastic game out of Floppy over towards the B side. Feels like he's been really solid there. Over here at ramp, this wombo combo of Elige and Hulzerk peeking on the AWP. Even with Grimothy sometimes lending that helping hand, like in the A push in the last. I'm loving it, man.
And look at how proactive they're being. Like, one of the questions Freya had for Grim was about communication, because you can tell there are some games where it feels like Complexity just aren't really flowing and coming up with ideas. Right now, super proactive and always working a problem. Ooh, backing away, finding a timing. Elige didn't like the fight. JT's going to back off as well. Got to be careful.
On the flip side of things, MOUZ has also looked disjointed, disconnected all tournament, basically. Have not looked like their former selves. Flash needs to be huge here. Hulzerk maybe just clicks blind before he jumps away and gets one by accident. Would be devastating for MOUZ. Should we spam down to 24 HP? Tech9's in hand. Jimmy on that B-lurk again. Very important duel right here. Floppy comes out on top again. That might be the sign seal delivered.
Yeah, it might be, especially with that kill added on by JT. Even Elige building upon it. And yeah, this map is toast, Harry. This is Complexity coming out swinging on Vertigo.
The backstab. That's over.
Man, Complexity, a legit win to open up. Vertigo goes their way, 13-8. And that's their map pick locked in. It's going to be Ancient, MOUZ's pick up next, where they're going to have to find their redemption to save themselves in the series.
I like the distance between each finger. I think that's really important.
Yeah.
It keeps you, it's quite scary.
Kind of the handyman of Counter-Strike, Hugo.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, him and Shui are both doing it, rocking it on the LED wall.
Shui. Did you hear Shui as well?
Shui 2K.
Yeah. Shui 2K. There's something there.
Well, they've missed
There's
a
an interesting smoke
I don't know
here.
this lineup. Maybe it's like a... No, yeah, I've got nothing.
Not off to a great start.
Nope, this is not a good look for MOUZ, and now we have Cole stacked inside of A. Oh dear. Do it again. No donut smoke, that means. So let Halzerk feast.
Elige, he's been spotted and now dealt with, but here, oh, JT, he's the guy coming out through the spawn. 2v2 secured from the captain. Complexity, they're waiting for this rotate out through middle. Grim's got a Molotov and the dual Berettas. It's not a Molotov, it's an incendiary. But it's still better than nothing. Here he is. Dooley is deleted. Brollan on for all 5. Just needs to stop JT. Just needs to deal with this last man. Gonna fall back in a donut. Now he's got the bomb to play around.
Did he get that molly?
Bunch of time ticked off the bomb already, and JT's not being given this fight cleanly. Brollan, the hero for MOUZ. 4 kills in the pistol and a win in the 1v2.
You're the best Swedish player, I just heard from Shui.
Not a really controversial statement. I mean, you know, I love Brollan, but, you know, give him a little bit more than Swedish, give him maybe Scandinavian.
Yeah, there you go.
At least, you know, Sweden in turmoil this last couple of years. Shout out NIP one time.
You basically said, you're better than Rez.
Yeah. Wrinkle got nothing on you. Although it is a Swedish player now that again holds in the Counter-Strike game, Counter-Strike 2 game. Poi, is it? Member of Eyeballers. Against Serbians, of course. That was a tough round for Complexity. They had the stack, they had everything, just couldn't get some of the kills. Elige from the Joker spot. Couldn't do anything, and nice little clutch from Brollan. USP eco now.
Clean.
Yeah, he's bombing.
Making that moolah. 2-0 for MOUZ. They have no mollies. I see 3 mollies. I see 4 mollies. They don't have helmets, so these Galils will hit.
Yeah, he's just, you know, considering the USP code, I think they're going to be low on util, but Complexity really favoring incendiaries over anything else. There's not a single flash, not a single HE on their side.
MOUZ run a heater up the lane, good smoke, and it allows a trade, but they weren't ready for 2 CTs to come through that spawn smoke. Nice play out of Grim, keeps the B site alive for now. Trade comes through, but Floppy's gotten aggressive in the midst of the madness. He knows that MOUZ are not here.
He's playing to win, baby.
He really is. I mean, even on Vertigo, bro, the guy was immovable over towards that beast. I felt like he was always making the right play.
Go stack B, guys.
And so now the full-on A aggro, it's lent to Cole, leaning heavier. Well, actually, not that heavy. They're clearing
just
red
clearing
right
red.
now.
Then they're going to stack
Halzerk's leaning back over towards B. Floppy backstab.
Hello.
Floppy backstab. No.
He's behind you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well,
that's fine. Molly him off. It's all good. No one even saw it. We are watching Halzerk.
Oh no, don't lose this round.
Okay. This could get weird. They're gonna still commit into B, so they go into the AWP, they go into the double stack. Crisis still very much in play here as Jimmy P has managed to get into the site. Now, Floppy's going to have a second chance at the backstab
Redemption, and he's terrified. He's
Dude,
absolutely...
you can't say you blame him, but...
He's quaking right now.
Just don't overthink it, Flop. Come on, man.
Just shoot him.
There it is.
Is he redeemed? His teammate died?
It's fine, you know. Could have been cleaner. They didn't maybe have to plant the bomb, but no one's going to care about that at this point in time. Round win is a round win. You keep it rolling. You keep it moving.
Go next. Keep shaking his mouse.
Hello.
It didn't even sound like you, bro.
It was Harry, honestly. Okay, MOUZ have not been playing this map as of late, so let's see if they are fine drilled on it. I mean, we saw that missed smoke in the pistol. Not a great start, but can they come back in and land on their feet here in this bye round?
Just a misfire. It happens to the best of us.
Oh, again, same play through the smoke with two. Shui can't really do anything about it. His peeking is dangerous, and he's got no nades to burn him out. He goes mid instead. Meanwhile, Unleash breaking red smoke. Finds a kill. 5 on 3.
Part of the game plan, apparently, from Complexity. Just put more focus on Cave. You know, if MOUZ were contacting BRAM, the site is completely open for them. Obviously, they don't know that, so we'll see. I don't think we'll see this setup from Cole anytime soon in this half. I think after this round, they make the adjustment and focus more on ramp, expecting MOUZ to adjust as well.
Leash is in a good spot here. Gonna hit them with the Obi-Wan. Hello there. In with a little backstab. Torshi. 1v5 as it begins, and Halzerk is holding this with the... Ooh, it's fine. Floppy's there.
Feels like Cole have done their research because MOUZ are throwing that inside cave smoke and Cole have double pushed it both times. They knew it was coming. That's their answer. The answer seems to be ruffling MOUZ's feathers. They keep getting a little caught off guard by this aggression, this smoke push. I'm presuming that's a MOUZ smoke and not that Brollan's throwing his signature Molotov. The smoke is dark. It looks like a T-smoke, but I want to see that typical Brollan molly inside a cave instead. If Cole are going to just answer with aggression, push them off completely, force them to smoke it perhaps. Not in this round. Full eco.
Yeah, great job from Complexity. I mean, to take control of this half after losing pistol, right? In a bit of a tough way, you go for a USP eco, and now they have full control. You see it's a Glock eco from the side of MOUZ, just sort of taking it slow, talking things through. It's a little bit tough, you know, when you get shut down so early in rounds, right? Okay, so which opening could we do now? Do we do just a different opening and still a bit of a defaulty round, or we maybe just send it with an A execute or a B contact play, right? For my money, I think that's a bit easy to read for Complexity. That would be what they're probably going to play against. So you just need to do a different opening if you're MOUZ, depending maybe on your spawns, who has what. And just still try to find some openings, play the mid rounds.
Oh, this could still get weird. Grim there to put a stop to it. Never that a little bit worried because it's like
The triple B double cave setup,
they're well,
up on
they're
long.
good.
It's good.
Also, it's Complexity. You've seen them lose worse rounds than that, somehow. But it actually hasn't been as disappointing in that sense, at least in the couple of games that I did, you know. Not as many 5v2s lost.
Okay, Jimpat throwing a heaven smoke, it looks like, inside of cave. Brollan taking it fast paced with his molly. It's a mid crunch. Cole, Floppy, 2-3. That's a crispy shot over the top. As MOUZ, their plan was to split mid from heaven. They get absolutely wrecked. All the util landed, but the shots for Cole.
I don't know. The thing that's just been so sick about Cole across the whole series thus far is it feels like in the past they used to have like this shared pool of energy. It's like if Elige was at 60%, well, there's only like 40% left to go to everyone else. Right now, you're just getting everyone at their best, it feels like.
Yeah, I feel a lot of time they were just at 50%, right?
Yeah.
They never went 100%.
Yeah.
Rush with some of the smoothest cameras we've ever seen, Rush.
We're just working together.
You've been
MC,
working on this.
All right, Torzy now. Oh, wait. I'm
You
going.
can tell what's MC because what's
I've got Grim.
Oh, here we go.
That's JT.
All right, set up someone else. Oh, he's moving. Oh.
We talked about the idea of doing a round with just observer comms, right? Like you and MC chatting. Is that a possibility today?
I mean, we don't talk as much as you think. It's more focus.
Not
and
cool
then,
like
when it slows down, we can, connect and stuff.
From what I heard, it's mostly a one-way street, just MC telling Rush what to do.
Yeah. All right.
Number one, number two.
Come back here, man. You want to do this?
This is pretty easy, Rush. I think even you can take care of this.
I don't know. This is kind of mind-numbing, honestly, this map. But, you know.
You want to do my job for a little bit? Like, give us a breakdown of this half so far.
Basically, what's been happening is they've been running in, they've been shooting them, they've been throwing some nades and stuff. It's been pretty tight. It's been pretty clean from one of the teams here, and I think we're going to see more coming up. But Complexity, man, I think they might just push it out, you know, because I think, I don't know, MOUZ are looking shook. I don't know what's going on. Exertion's looking clean, but not that last round, getting destroyed in mid. I think Complexity being very active in mid, in Jaguar, and all around the map.
Great analysis there from mate Rush.
All mates.
Spot on.
Oh, look over towards middle.
Rush.
A lot of bodies here. It's going to be a big fight. JT swinging out onto the lane.
Yes.
And Grim even takes away the ramp control. Complexity, this is a very convincing opener to the round. Shutting down all that real estate over towards B. And with it, they have a far more informed picture of how the round is looking and the options open to MOUZ.
Very aggressive rounds out of Cole. They're going for the bish bash bosh, jumping up heaven, rushing cave, deep ramp smoke. They are bringing the fight to MOUZ right now. MOUZ are, yeah, I agree with Rush. MOUZ are looking shook.
Sort of in-your-face Counter-Strike from Complexity. I'm a little bit surprised that we didn't see a timeout from Cyclone. I mean, they're obviously talking things through, the players themselves, in all these, you know, when Torji is saving or in the Glock eco, but maybe he just agrees with what their, you know, what their conclusion is, but Complexity outplaying them so far.
Oh, ow. Oh,
he got it.
Floppy wins those, baby.
Don't get team
wait,
kills.
yeah, JG, bloody hell, man. Like, I get it. You want the kills, but it's all good.
It's over.
It's all good.
It's so
Shuey,
done.
dead man, of course. As Cole managed to clamp down on that A play, they keep it fairly clean, only sacrificing Elige.
This is something I said earlier in the group, but it's like Cole on the camera look like the least confident team I've ever seen, right? Like they always look just so quiet, almost tilted, never smiling. But in game, at this tournament at least, they've played very confident CS. There's a lot of peeking, there's a lot of
Bro, I think they've been pretty
on
smiley
side.
too on the play account.
At times, but for the most part, I don't know.
Bro, you should be this guy on the right. Grimathy Jr.
Yeah.
He out there. He's smiling. He got that trip.
Yeah, man. Beaming ray of sunshine
well,
right
dude,
now.
they just won a bloody eco. The hard round's
you know, it's
coming.
the last chance.
Yeah.
This is it. If they win this, they're through.
And you ain't ever seen TC doing anything other than smiling.
Oh, yeah. TC's, yeah. Yeah.
It's one of those, you know, like the photo where it's the smile is in the front and behind that it's just tears running through his down his eyes, down his face.
I think it's the opposite for the rest of them, though. It's just smiles internal.
Let's see what Cyclone has cooked up in the timeout.
Oh, run boost for Elige.
Go through, yeah.
A very different look to the round. He's already out there fighting on the lane. The fact that Cole have had this lane control so often is a big problem for MOUZ.
That's a beautiful call out of spawn. Run boost Elige. Flash as soon as he gets there. He goes through the molly. He doesn't care. He knows he's getting that kill. Cole with a great opening gambit to get a kill. And now Halzak in the donut, not smoked off again. This will be their nightmare right now. 2 players in donut, make it a 3rd. Oh my god, who needs jam? It's MOUZ who are stuck here. They get an entry. Maybe that'll change their tune. Torshi needs a pick. That smoke, not enough.
I mean, you talk about the opening gambit. Well, everyone for Col is online, Hugo. 4 on 3.
It's nice. Ooh.
Nades into
Nice.
main.
Oh.
Oh, donut, rather. Alige gets absolutely destroyed.
Can still slow down, play a retake, but Floppy's pretty committed right now, and Brollan hunts down Torshi with a cover. That's beautiful for MOUZ. Out of nowhere, 2 kills and a plant. JT, been known to clutch. Has won a round before. Maybe 2. Oh, not ready for that angle, though, and the swing will trade. So 3K for Desertion. Far better game than Vertigo.
That's impressive composure from MOUZ. That was a 3v5, right?
Yeah.
That they managed to turn around. You can see the idea from Cyclone was simulate some lane pressure, right? Like with 2 guys, try to punish maybe some aggression, but then immediately go into an A execute after that to try to keep complexity players more towards mid, B, and hit the gap on A. Didn't work out in terms of they lost a player very early on, still went A and managed to just pick off a couple of complexity players. So that was a really important round for them, just to get something on the board. It was 5 in a row for complexity and 5 pretty dominant rounds as well. You can see how now they have a little bit more space, right? Complexity doesn't go for the same ultra aggressive opening. So now if you're MOUZ, you feel like finally you can catch a breath. Right now Shui can make a mid-round call. Let's see how this one goes for MOUZ.
Ooh, Molly's not great.
Not the best.
See so many players live in that corner, and so there isn't anyone there, but it might mean MOUZ have to check it, pulling them away from this AWP donut. That Molly goes very deep. Halzak in front of it with some support as well. MOUZ are just lucky to be alive. Do we have a crunch? Grim's coming in red. He's going to wait the smoke. Cole don't need to force this kill. 40 seconds. They've only got 1 man at B. No grenades to stop this hit. This might be a retake round. This is MOUZ in a great position.
Bucks
Cole
doesn't have,
moving.
they don't have too many rounds for this retake. Too many nades for this retake.
Oh, good damage from JT. But someone wants to capitalize. Someone wants to get this kill. Grim goes 1 for 1. I'm now getting planted. Even more damage done. Shui's not able to hold the line, but Brollan will be.
Okay.
Everyone's swinging. Everyone's fighting. Brollan down a half. Jimmy tagged up, but this smoke push, that might give Halzak a reason to throw himself in. Wasn't ready for Brollan out of the top of ramp, and so a huge round from Brollan.
I mean, he might be better than Rez, but he's had a pretty poor tournament so far. So a couple of huge impact rounds for Brollan in this game. That pistol 4K, another 4K here.
I feel now for MOUZ the good call would be hit the site straight away. It doesn't have to be a rush or a pop, it doesn't matter. Because, you know, the utility isn't amazing for complexity, and they might try to do something aggressive again because that's what's worked for them. And
yeah. Cole been burning util immediately. That's a nice entry.
Oh, there it is.
On the break.
Oh, and it is the pop.
Into the site.
It is the pop, straight in.
It's that Halzak impression.
If you didn't hear it.
JT. Spam, but he gets spammed right back.
And they're hunting already. As the bomb gets planted, they're hunting. They know this one's done.
That's the way to do it, right? You send exertion out, you want to do something like that. Because if it's all quiet everywhere on the map, obviously immediately complexity is going to be watch out for your side, watch out for your side. This way you buy a couple of extra seconds where they can't be for, you know, sure what you're doing, and by the time they realize it, it's too late. Okay.
Yeah, it's a rough way to go for Halzak.
Is a little bit of a punchy table moment.
Ooh. in Norwegian as well.
Jävla hure.
What does that mean?
But that's actually it's really bad. I just said it as well, so
what
because
does it mean?
sounds so innocent. I'll tell you in halftime.
I'm a Swedish plumber. Harry will get that.
Do I get that?
Yeah, it's always sunny. Come on.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Come on, you've
okay.
made that joke. All right. Well,
Crazy how Counter-Strike is all about momentum. You know, the score doesn't really matter as much as momentum does. Like 3 rounds ago, it seemed like Complexity is going to win 13-5. Right now, it feels like MOUZ is going to win 13-6. You know, 13-6, 13-7. They feel right back in control now. So for Complexity, just more so psychologically, it would be great if they could steal around here with the op on Halzerk, M4 on Elige. It's a, you know, saved guns, half buy sort of a thing.
Brollan going solo B, the rest of them outside of that A side looking for another one of these executes. He's going to just get his util in the B side. Elige making his typical climb up heaven. He's done it again. Might eat that nade. Halzerk sees nothing down ramp. A lot of forces dedicated to B and middle. Nothing on this A site. Brollan's, if anything, now flanking the flank. This has gone very well for MOUZ. Oh, God.
It's the orb gone. Exertion deals with both, and now you get to see Brollan. Well, he won't see the guys in main.
He's going to get the rifle instead. Oh, yeah. That's the M4 trying to save. Nothing to save here for Cole. Not even themselves.
Oh, let's go, Floppy. Oh.
What a recovery for MOUZ in this half, as you've been saying. One more round here. It's all coming up MOUZ.
It all started with the 3v5, right?
Yeah.
That was the first domino to fall.
What happens then?
Then the second domino falls.
I can see where this is going.
Harry.
Then the third domino falls. If
There's
you've
a
lined it
pattern
up
here.
right.
There's a pattern.
Yeah.
I could never get past the first 3.
Yeah.
Because why would you be worrying about ordering dominoes when Pizza Hut exists? Here's Floppy on the A main push. Let's go. No one out pizzas the Hut, but can they out main the Flop?
Oh.
No, they can't. There's no stopping the guy. There's another player here in Jimmy P.
He's really lurking.
Jimmy P threads the needle, but Floppy is the one pulling the string. Exertion now pushing out through Donut. But will he find that hole? Exertion. They're aware. Floppy gets the dink off. And it makes it nice and easy for Halzerk. It's just Shuey and Brollan. Worlds apart right now. Brollan grabbing this bomb and Shuey outside of the B site.
Brollan and Shuey in a 2v3 to keep this half streak going for MOUZ. It's been 4 in a row. Huge recovery arc. Brollan's going to slow it down in middle. He's been performing very well on this map. Kind of this map alone. Got that aggression from Grim coming in the meantime.
MOUZ is really, you could see JT looking towards CT spawn, so they were a little bit worried here.
Ooh, barrel spotted.
Uh-oh.
That's all you need. Are they ready for JT? He's got a nice position. He has smoked it, so they should be. Flashes to get them cave, but Brollan comes back to the ramp, and Halzerk making a healthy gamble on this B site. Last round, 20 seconds, here we go.
I know that JT's usually the guy to face here, but he's going to win that opener. Brollan's got him boxed in right now, but there's that rotate from Halzerk. Well timed, and so once more, we go 6-6, tied up on the half. tied up on the half. Things have gotten a bit tight as MOUZ and Cole rage on at a 6-6 scoreline. It's all tied up. Hugo?
That's right, Harry. You could say it's all tied up here at 6-6 on the half. Anyone's game, anyone's map. It's, well, not anyone's map, it's MOUZ's map. At least their pick. But a bit of a streak at the start for Cole, responded well by MOUZ. This game is tight. Don't know where we're going with this one. The joke or the game?
No one does, but that's the thing. Complexity. They're going to feel like it started to get away from them a little bit there. MOUZ won that 3-on-5, and suddenly their fortunes changed. Brollan has been a big part of that.
Bro's on land.
And now Exertion. And now Brollan, the biggest part of this.
Oh, God.
Dead over in cave. Oh, dear. Elige and JT.
See ya.
They're not messing around. They're here to win this 2v5. Gonna try and reroute over towards mid. They spot the red room. They're hoping that MOUZ over-rotate on this one, but they didn't see anyone red. They didn't see anyone checking it out, so they're going to drop down into mid and actually commit to this change all the way back over towards this A side of the map. As we've started to move around now, though, so they are going to have players here.
It's taking a long time to do this, so MOUZ actually aren't even convinced. They're split one per position. Gonna just try and act as a warning system. Should we get in the spot and needs to live? Oh, he's tucked in. There's a great angle. He can just chill out here, and if they take too much control, he might have a free kill. We'll see how Cole play this. Donut is the more feasible option, but they don't know whether it's clear or not. Footsteps getting made. Now they got to take some space. Clearing Donut allows for the plant, but Shui hears them and shoots him in the back of the head. Bomb loose. 1v3, but don't count out Elige.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. 4 bullets. 4 bullets.
Got to fake it.
Low on time.
Oh.
Goes for the commit. Now he's off the bomb. Elige.
Oh. Shui's confident. Do we have Inferno?
Yeah, can me and Jimmy send it on mid? Can me and Jimmy send it on mid?
Do it.
Full send.
Go on, Exertion. We give you permission.
That was kind of, I don't know, a little bit of a weird 2v3. From JT and Elige, I took it too slow, right? At that point, you know, MOUZ is definitely not going to stick around on B. Either you full send it and then try to check everything, perhaps just try to plant the bomb. So now they go for an eco.
Oh, they full sent it mid, but they didn't commit to the jump up right away. So, oh, never mind. No, Brollan will stop that.
Well done.
Well handled. Well handled.
Full control here for MOUZ, but will that change as Cole's rifle round comes out?
Have 4 MP9s.
Gotta send it now, no choice. Brollan, 21-9, blimey.
Crikey.
He's going for the kill record.
Just needs 19 more.
Not impossible. Not probable. Oh, the MP9's being put to use. Ramp flash. They've got their backs turned, though. They can swiftly turn around, and Grim gets 2 kills. Jimpat reinforces B from middle, but Cole, they're in no hurry. That molly only slows them down. They just wait. Halzerk's got 1 flash to get him in.
Yeah, that's the problem with all the MP9s, right? You almost feel forced to call something like that because you can't really play default. You're at a disadvantage against the AKs at anything that isn't really close range and where you can run and gun. And that's, you know, a little bit of conditioning all the way from Vertigo. Let's see if Jimmy can find something here.
I hate that they go in cave. I hate this. Okay, it's fine. It's been contained. It's all good.
Fair enough.
Well, it was on Vertigo, right? That MOUZ won the CT pistol, and then Cole won the second round. Wrestled early control of the half, so MOUZ not wanting a repeat of that scenario on Ancient. Go for the MP9s and Util in the second round, but Complexity this time go for an eco to get the AKs in the third round. Hence the MP9s, hence all this aggression. That was handled by Complexity, and now we get into the real gun round. M4s for MOUZ. AK is still on complexity.
Explosive mid-take. They eat the HEs of MOUZ. No one's fighting for this control. Shui, what a shot through the Molotov. Can barely see him, but takes down JT. And he's completely disappeared as well from the cave, so Leech can take this space, but this is all a fake right now. As Cole contact that A site.
MOUZ with the re-aggress on mid, finding a lot of information here. Let's see if Complexity finds the timing on A before MOUZ rotates back. If Elige can do some damage on the lurk.
Oh, Torshi just turned at the perfect moment.
Now they know. 3 on 5.
Gonna have a lot of bodies here to try and lend a helping hand. Donut's left open, and that's to the dismay of Complexity. Yeah, Shui, they make it real easy for him. Everyone was looking into the Donut, looking for that fight, and so Shui can just swing them wide.
We've seen a couple of examples in this game of how difficult those A plays are when you don't have 2 smokes, right? Only smoking off CT leaves you so paranoid about Donut, and in that round, MOUZ has come out Temple anyway, so there's just too many positions and not enough men.
Oh, sick from Torji.
Saw Ziff as well, writing down some stuff there.
Yeah.
Scribbling down some notes, putting the hours in.
Fucking nice. Keep it up, guys.
Oh, exertion, you little naughty fella. Oh, yes, go on. Oh, what?
That's disgusting.
Yeah, exertion. Some more of that, please.
Proud father.
Look at that. Look at that little wry smile there. Yeah, you know he's done good. Go give him the ace. Jimmy, don't steal it.
Rounds around. They're piecing it together right now. MOUZ looking like this needs to go to 3. Haven't seen a sign of life from Complexity on the T side. 1 round.
What do you reckon TC's right? Like, don't get 4K'd me.
Get a player like exertion on the team.
In the smoke.
I mean, it is a pretty cocky play when they're on when they have pistols, right? I mean, maybe he just found a great opening there.
Leech, vengeance. Oh, just bullied by the util. Had a chance, not going to happen. Xertion still here. That flash is so important. But Jimpa's not blind. He puts in 1. Shui comes through the cave. MOUZ. Some madness here in the lane. Floppy's got to save the day.
Ooh, that's a really nice reaction from Floppy, though.
Need this flank quick.
They knew that MOUZ were heavy fighting for middle with 3 players there at least, and so he just takes the space over towards B. If they can buy a bit of time here, suddenly it opens up for Elige on this wrap round. But Halzerk cannot die. He has to give Elige the time to get involved here. And here's that backstab now arriving. What? It's a bit of damage. They turn and check for him.
Low.
Halzerk has to finish the job that Elige started here. 1v1, Torshi taps on it, and Halzerk comes swinging, clutches up big for Complexity. 1v2 goes his way.
Got to give it to Floppy there as well, though. That entry into B in the, what was it, 3 on 5? Like, that was an unwinnable round unless Floppy gets the kill and gets the space towards long. So, wow. Huge entry, scary flank for Elige. Felt like it was almost too late. And even when he gets there in time, he can't get the clean shot. Halzerk clutches up with 2. Ooh, we got a game. It's game on. It's game time.
Keep going, keep going.
Keep going, says
MOUZ.
MOUZ.
You can tell Floppy's been having a good time across this series with just how quickly he reacts to the info that there's 3 mid, takes the risk. Lovely stuff. You've got to be decisive there, but exertion is so consistently a problem. Over here in mid, it's another multi-kill round from the guy.
Don't know.
They walk up in a B. Floppy leads the charge. That one's going to come for free. Floppy!
The Flop don't stop.
He might be the GOAT.
Well, It's up for consideration, that's
Keyword
for sure.
being might.
Yeah. Not definitive on that. I think they have to say.
He's played real good.
How is Brollan getting caught by the same thing 2 rounds in a row? Like, okay, first time around, it was just like really good time reaction.
Wait. Oh. If he hits
But the second time again, you have the entry advantage on mid. It's the same scenario, and still you not even have your gun out. Like, he's going to be really frustrated about that for sure.
Let's see the adaptation, because maybe he'll call for help on ramp. Will that free up a mid player? Will it free up Cave? Are Cole going to read that and try and bust out mid in this round?
I think it's a situation where he needs help. He just himself needs to play it differently, right? I mean, you can also play deeper in CT, just play full retake, or go with your teammate in Cave. He's just playing for info here. He didn't want to fight, right? But the problem is they just run for space. I mean, look at this. You don't have time for all the utility you want to throw, and you have to be a little bit more ready for this reaction. It's just the most
the scaling was
obvious
nice.
one.
Like, Hauser was really far, and Floppy had already walked up, so he spots the wrong player. That's why he's throwing nades. He thinks he has time, but Floppy was already top ramp.
True.
But yeah, it's a rough spot for Brollan. Back-to-back rounds, being the top performer in the server, but the biggest problem piece on that B side.
Yeah, 5v3 and a 4v3, right? That MOUZ was, that Complexity was able to bring back.
Can they keep building? Right now, it's MOUZ on Eco.
And the thing is, with like these rounds, it's not really replicable for Complexity.
Yeah.
Let's just win a 3v5 again, Floppy, right? And MOUZ isn't feeling as bad because they've had these advantages. They just need to convert them. But yeah, the saved M4 and saved AWP.
Let's just win a 4v5 now, guys.
Bro, the Brollan rounds over towards me thus far.
Ooh, that was the one.
Haircut.
They reminded me of Nico early on in CS2, where I feel like I'd see him waiting at long side a lot instead of like peeking, and he'd be playing well, and you're like, why don't you fight? Just fight him.
Oh god, it's the one rifle. They got rid of
the
it.
M4 gone.
He's done lots of damage though, Harry.
See,
don't win another 4 on 5.
No, I mean, now the mind game is, Torji fired off a shot at B, and he didn't move, right? Usually you think he'll move, especially when it's an eco with 2 saved guns, so he's trying to sort of mind game them and hope that will make them come back to B, but they're going towards A. Exertion maybe can find Floppy.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't know who's low. He just wants every single kill instead. He takes the back man. That's fine. Gets the full health player out of the round. It's still Floppy, low HP, leaving the pressure on Grim, planting. Danger. Torshi can't stop him, but Brollan gets a bit closer in the temple. 2v2, no kit. Torshi needs his kill quick and clean.
I mean, Cole knows that outside of this AWP, there's not a lot to worry about here. And you know that it's the eco around the saved guns, so you're not worried about the time either. Yeah, so their best route is just to not fight, to not give away any reason to go for this round. Grim's getting chased down, but gets out with them both. That is lovely from Grim. Very well recovered.
Great recovery from Grim. I think Floppy would have still had the round with the flank in CT, but yeah, I think still a really strong eco for MOUZ, considering the fact that they were able to get 3 kills, keeps the pressure on Complexity's economy, but they don't have enough to rebuy the AWP, so advantage in that department on the side of Complexity. Let's see if it plays a difference.
All right, Floppy.
Oh,
this time, though, they even get past exertion in mid.
That's a buy round. That's a good buy round. They all died. Everyone died.
Exertion could just do a little bit of a better job on mid,
The alarm bells must be going off now. Like, the one place you were winning in these rounds was middle. You played the double setup there. You were probably feeling quite good about it. But you end up losing both mid players and the guys in Cave that were trying to come and help in that mid fight.
JT finally wins that duel against Shue in Cave as well. That was huge. Now for Complexity, it's about no need to be too split away. Like, yes, Elige found great space, but let's make sure the other 3 guys are ready to pounce on whatever it is that he's doing or wants to do, right? Okay, wants to flank B. Let's group up towards B. Let's start working B. Yeah, there we go. The utility now. Leash is going to start playing.
Steps make it clear. And both are here, but not for long. Torshi, they can just wait for a lead right now. He goes swinging into JT, who's on a heater in the round. Finds 2 kills, and Complexity take the lead back. This was MOUZ momentum snuffed out with 4 rounds in a row.
I mean, now you're fully broke, up against 12, about to be on the board for your opponent.
Playoff points.
Yeah. Staring elimination dead in the face, and as the back-to-back defending champs of Pro League, this isn't where you wanted to find yourself if you're MOUZ.
Yeah, and interesting in both halves, you know, for MOUZ it was a 3v5 that kick-started their T side, and for Complexity as well, a couple of rounds where they were at a disadvantage that they were able to claw back their way into. They should be on match point real soon. This is just a couple of pistols, a couple of nades on the side of MOUZ. But hey, let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Harry. It is Complexity.
Yeah.
Don't want to jinx it.
Sending in middle. That's a crazy play, but it doesn't matter if it works. What on earth? Elite runs through a smoke and finds 2 kills on those close pistols. Dangerous move. And Cole, they just get to walk into this B side right now. There's almost no resistance. That smoke ain't going to stop them in cave as they get closer and closer.
That sucks for Exertion. Like, if you were going to get a mid-fight, that's the exact mid-fight you were looking for. Like, I hope he runs the smoke on me. I have a 5-7, I'm point blank. I've kind of been wrecking them in mid, and you fall. And it's like, from that point on, you know you can't win this round anymore. You're not competitive here. You've lost mid, you've lost B. 12 is going to be on the board for Complexity, and so MOUZ, they are playing for overtime now. They're playing to take this one in extra time. As Call have started clamping down on the mid hits, B has been a consistent problem for MOUZ on this CT side now.
And let them fucking execute, guys. Let's let them execute now.
Ooh, all right. Exertion thinks he's got the solution. MOUZ are going to turtle up.
That's the thing, Cole haven't really been executing. They have been going for so many walks and contact plays and just little pops.
I guess the vibe now is just like, we won't give them the chance to get off to this good start in middle.
Don't give them those entries. Yeah, look at how MOUZ completely give away middle. Oh, that's not exactly passive play though. Torshi gets caught on the edge of the smoke, and Cole are just playing with confidence at the moment. They're feeling unbeatable. JT almost goes back for more, but the smoke tames him for the best. This A site is weak. Xertion's here though. Do they smoke this off?
Oh, the timing.
That might be MOUZ's run in Malta coming to a swift finish here. Complexity, they battled through this lower bracket of death. Astralis, MOUZ.
Astralis again.
MOUZ again, and this might be it. MOUZ falling short, back-to-back ESL Pro League champions in a 1v2 to just fight on, and Complexity a kill from the playoffs of ESL Pro League. Elige makes it so, and Complexity do it in 2. What a statement.
Yeah, a matchup that Complexity have never been able to win up until earlier in this season of Pro League. They now win again in that last chance bracket, knocking out the back-to-back champs, and they themselves moving in to those playoffs.
2 times in the same tournament, Harry. That's really difficult.